Well, hey there everybody, welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today before us we have a water filter. It helps with the circle of life. I feel like I need Simba or something around here right now. But water is a big necessity, you know, particularly when you're out in the wilderness, doing backpacking, hiking, camping. You need to be able to filter your water. And for a lot of people, you know, you basically have two options. You either have those big hand pump water filters, you know, which weigh almost a pound or two. They're cumbersome. You know, they got their tubes you got to hang in the water and put in your bottle, and you're trying to balance everything. And they're just large in your pack, you know, taking up room that you could better be used in food or other, you know, necessities. Or just in emergency situations. You know, in the Rocky Mountains where I live, we just had the disaster recently of the flood waters up in the Rocky Mountain region. You know, lots of flooding, lots of people, you know, put out of their homes, water contamination because of all the flooding, and people need fresh water. So this is even great to have, you know, an emergency situation, a bug out bag, you know, just in your house in case, you know, something happens with your water treatment plant, you know, or something like that. You need to filter some water for a few days. This is a super easy way to do it and will last a lifetime, in my opinion. This is what we're looking at today, the Sawyer Squeeze Water Filtration System. Editor's Choice for 2012 Backpacker Magazine, which is always, Backpacker Magazine really knows where it's at. I've never had any complaints with any of their Editor's Choice stuff that they have. What Sawyer claims, I'll show you right there, is 1 million gallons guaranteed. They claim that this thing will be able to process, as long as you maintain it well, 1 million gallons in its lifetime. What you see before you, this little filter, this is the filter right here, that's it. They claim that it will be able to filter 1 million gallons. That is more than enough water when you really think about it. If you're supposed to drink, you personally, a gallon worth of water a day, that's 1 million days. 1 million days of fresh water for you. And even for a family, you divide that by 4, that is almost a lifetime worth of pure filtrated water. So I'm going to show you first what you get. We are going to use it out in a stream, and I'll show you exactly how it's used here in just a moment out in the Rockies. We'll do a field test of it so you can kind of get an idea, but I'll give you some basic specs, some stuff like that. When you purchase this little guy, which will run you about 40 bucks, $35 to $40, and again, the brand is Sawyer. What you get is you get your filter system, which we'll break down here in a second. You get your cleaning system, which is just a little, you know, kind of turkey baster almost type of thing, injection, and you inject clean water through the filter. And then you get 3 different bottles, kind of like a platypus water bottle, if you know that, starting with 16 ounces with a little lid. There you go, 16, you get 32, and you get a 64. So you get 3 different sizes, and what these are designed to do, and you'll see in a second, those bottles, you dip in the water, whatever it may be, fill it up, and then you screw on your filter. So I'll just kind of show you how this filter works right here. This is the flow system. You can see there, really nice and easy with the arrow. So you have just kind of black cap. You can put this on a pump as well. This is just a little nipple you can pull off and put on a pump and pump it and make it run even faster, so you don't have to squeeze it if you did want to run it that way. But this just kind of turns off right here. And this will attach to most types of water bottles. You don't necessarily have to use the ones they give you. Platypus water bottles, this will screw on to. Basically, even you know, just a water bottle you'd buy at the store for water. You know, that it comes, you know, fresh water like Aquafina, you know, or something like that. That'll screw in nice and easy right there. Then you would take your bladder or your bottle or whatever you're getting your unfiltered water in. You would then screw this little sucker on. Get it nice and snug. You don't want to crank down on it, but you want to get it nice and snug. And then you'd have your, you know, unpurified water. All you do is pop the top. Boom, you're good to go. You start squeezing and pure water comes out. Again, we'll do this field test here in just a second. There is the other side of it with the water in there. So pure water, bad water goes out in, pure water comes out, which is awesome. And then what you do for cleaning, we'll do that over the sink here in just a second. I'll clean this out so you can see kind of how that functions. But I want to read to you just what is in this, because for some of you, you might be curious, okay, how does it work? What's it do? All those different things. And the other great thing is 3 ounces. What you're looking at here, just the lightest bladder and the filter is 3 ounces. That is so lightweight, so small. You can see there, fits in my hand. It's about 2 inches wide and 5 inches long. So I mean, super small, compact, not going to take up any room in your pack. And what this gives you here, and what's also great, I forgot to mention, is that you can shoot this straight in your mouth. If you didn't have a spare water bottle or something, you could put your water bottle into your stream, creek, river, lake, whatever, screw this on and then just shoot straight in your mouth, which is a big plus. But just wanted to show you here, all Sawyer water filters exceed EPA recommendations, and I'm reading right here from the box. Exceed the removal rates. The Sawyer biological filter removes 7 log, or in other words 99.999999 of all bacteria, and 6 logs, in other words 99.99999% of all protozoa. These are the highest filtration rates available. So just kind of give you, again, I know some people are visual learners, if you can see it here, right here, 99.9999% bacteria, 99.9999% protozoa. So that you are good to go. You don't really have to worry about anything when it comes to that type of use. Okay, is this going to be able to filter it out? Okay, so we're going to do a backwash here just to clean out the filter. And, so here's the arrow, very simple, flow through. So this is the way the water is going when you're purifying it. Bad water here, good water's coming out. So to clean it, you just need to backwash it. And there's always going to be some water sitting in here. It's just the nature of it. You can kind of feel it swashing around in there. So right now we got dirty water in here that's just sitting in the filter that we need to push out and clean out. So I just have clean water from the sink right here, fresh tap water. Got my little syringe, just going to suck it up right here. Get a good amount. And again, I'm backwashing. So the clean water comes out this way. I'm going to push clean water back through and out the back end. I just push hard. There you go. And that water, I can definitely see there's particles and some junk. And I would recommend doing it a couple times. It's not really clear in the instructions how many times you're supposed to do it. I do it, 3 or 4 times. You just hook it in again, tap it right there into the nozzle. Squeeze, flow through. There you go. You're cleaning it. We'll do it one more time, 3 times. I think would be good enough for today. There we go. Tap it in. Squirt it out. We're good to go. We got clean water. Again, I was squirting in through the clean water tap, squirting the bad water out, down the drain. We're good to go. All right, so we got here the Sawyer squeeze system. This one I'm rocking today, the 64 ounce. That's what I would recommend, when you're out there, because out of the ounces that it says on the bottle, you're gonna probably get about 2/3 of that in the actual bag when you're trying to fill it up in a creek or a lake. So I try and always go with the biggest one. At 3 ounces, it doesn't really matter. They're all about the same weight. Then we got our filter system, the bag, and then our water bottle will be filling up. So what you do, just pop the top, blow in there, get that sucker kind of filled out a little bit. All right, so now it's kind of full of air. It's gonna give me a little bit to get. It will suck in the water a little easier. You just gotta kind of be patient. It'll be sucking in the water a little bit. You gotta always be conscientious too. If it's wintertime, you're putting bare hands into the creek. So you just have to be conscientious of that. So we got some in there, just kind of give you some perspective. We're looking at about, I don't know, 1/3 of the bottle is full. So then I take the actual filter itself. You unscrew the gray cap. This is the bottom. Remove that, put it somewhere clean. Screw it on tight. You want to crank down super tight. You want to do, you know, nice and snug, but don't be cranking super hard. Then you got your top. Just pop that open. Then you have your bottle you're going to be filling. And you just want to be conscientious that, you know, you kind of dry off the bottle that was in the water, so it's not running, dripping water into your bottle that you're trying to fill up. Then you're defeating the purpose of trying to fill the water. Then you just tip it upside down, start to roll, and squeeze. There you go. And obviously, the bigger the mouth that the water bottle you're trying to fill up, the better. You just got to give it some good pressure. Continues to go. Super lightweight, super easy way to get pure water in any situation, you know, regardless if it's around the world or right here in your own backyard, in an emergency situation, out in the wilderness, wherever, whatever. To buy one of these and have one of these on you for outdoors use and emergency situations is a very good idea. Highly recommended. You should always get something like this. If not the Sawyer, then something else. But I haven't had any issues with this. No leakage, no problems at all. You can see here as I'm going, we're gonna get about 32 ounces out of this bottle here. And you just have to be patient. That's really the main thing that I've found is, there you go, maybe 24 ounces. But you just have to be patient when you're using this. You know, this isn't a pump format. It's way lighter than, say, a pump water filter. But it just takes a little bit more time, and you're gonna probably have to do a couple dunks, you know, to fill up 1 or 2 water bottles. So you just have to set aside some time, you know, on your backpack and your camping trip when you're using the Sawyer to fill up your water. But an amazing product. Love using it. We'll continue to use it. And for 40 bucks, you get, you know, the filter, this 64 ounce bag, a 32 ounce bag, and a 16 ounce bag. Totally worth it in my opinion. And does a great job and will filter your water and give you clear drinking water, one of the main necessities of life. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.